Number 964, PLN's renewable energy to install VRE. Renewable energy resource according to law number 30 of 27. Concerning energy, what is meant by renewable energy is energy that comes from renewable energy sources, namely energy sources that are produced from sustainable energy sources. If managed properly, including geothermal, wind, bioenergy, sunlight, water flows and falls, and the movement and temperature differences of the sea layers, in line with one of PLN's missions, namely carrying out environmentally sound business activities, and Government Regulations number 97/2014 concerning the National Energy Policy and Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources, and Regulation number 4 of 2020 concerning the second amendment to the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources Regulation number 50 of 2014, 2017 concerning utilization renewable energy sources for the provision of electricity. PLN plans to develop new and renewable energy, which includes the development of very large geothermal energy, large, medium, and small-scale hydropower, large and small-scale wind power plants, as well as small-scale energy scattered in the form of PLTS, biomass, biofuel, biogas, and coal gasification, new energy. PLN also encourages research and development of other EVT, such as thermal solar power, marine energy, OTEC, ocean thermal energy conversion, beam, and fuel cells. Based on the regulation of the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources number 4 of 2020 concerning the second amendment to the regulation of Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources number 50 of 2017 concerning utilization of renewable energy sources for the provision of electricity, it is explained that the purchase of electricity from power plants that utilize renewable energy sources carried out by PTPLN through a direct election mechanism. Purchase of electricity can be done through direct appointment in the terms of the local electric power system is in the crisis and emergency supply of electricity. B, purchase of excess power, including the purchase of electricity through cooperation with the holder of the electricity supply business area. C, addition of generation capacity, a power plant that has been operating in the same location. D, purchase of electricity from the power plant that uses renewable energy in the event that there are one prospective electricity provider. The National Energy Policy has following optimal energy mix targets. In 2025, the role of new energy and renewable energy is at least 23%, as long as the economy is met. Plutonium is less than 25%, coal is at least 30%, and natural gas is at least 22%. In 2050, the role of new energy and renewable energy is at least 31%, as long as the economy is met. Oil is less than 20%, coal is at least 25%, and natural gas is at least 24%. In this regard, and RUKN 2019-2038 states that to support the target for the portion of new energy and renewable energy, it is hoped that the mix of new energy and renewable energy in power generation in 2025 can be higher than 23%, while the portion of gas is around 22%, BBM is at most 0.4%, and the rest is coal at most 55%. Then, in 2038, it is expected that the portion of new energy and renewable energy will increase to around 28%. Gas is around 25%, fuel at most 0.1%, and the rest is coal at most 47%. The energy mix target applies both to PTPLN and other business area holders, where in an effort to achieve it, cooperation between business area holders can be carried out. In the event that a business area has a higher portion of the renewable energy mix than the national target, the excess portion can be used as a detection from the portion of the fossil energy mix, whereas for business areas that have a portion of the renewable energy mix of 100%, there is no need to meet the target of the fossil energy mix. In addition, the RUKN also states that technically to support an increase in the portion of intermittent renewable energy, variable renewable energy, grid flexibility is an important requirement so that the reliability of the electric power system is maintained. Thus, it is necessary to encourage thermal power plants, such as coal-fired power plants, be more flexible in order to support the achievement of the new energy and renewable energy mix targets. Apart from encouraging the acceleration of the construction of power plants from renewable energy, the government also encourages blending of biomass with coal as fuel for PLTUs that are already in operation and encourage increased application of PLTU technology that supports the said blending system. For the PLTU to be developed, the development and use of new and renewable energy continues to be encouraged. In addition to fulfilling electricity needs, it is also in the context of reducing CO2 emission levels by providing attractive investment schemes and a more competitive sparing price of electricity. At the G20 meeting in Pennsylvania, United States of America, as well as COP21 in Paris, Indonesia has committed to reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 29% from business as usual levels in 2030, or 41% with international assistance. PLN's policy in developing EBT is supported by government policies as referred to in Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources Regulation Number 4 of 2020 concerning the second amendment to the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources Regulation Number 15 of 2017 concerning utilization of renewable energy sources for the provision of electricity. The ministerial regulation states that in the context of providing sustainable electricity, PLN is required to purchase electricity from power plants that utilize renewable energy sources. In addition, PLN is also required to operate a power plant that utilize renewable energy sources with a capacity of up to 10 megawatt continuously. Maslam, the purchase price of electricity from renewable energy is regulated in the ministerial regulation. So it is expected that tendency of the BPP increase due to the price of electricity from renewable energy can be avoided, where the price of electricity from renewable energy tends to decrease from year to year. The potential for renewable energy generation can be developed to meet the demand for electric power if it meets the following requirements: fulfills the supply-demand balance of the local electric power system, completing a feasibility study and grid study, have the availability to fund development, prices are in accordance with applicable regulations. In general, PLN plans are projected by adhering to the demand-driven principle 25. But for certain areas such as Papua, PLN does not adhere to this principle. For example, PLN plans to build the barium hydropower plant with a capacity of 50 megawatts to provide electricity to around 7 new districts in Indonesia. The highlands of the Central Mountain, which have no electricity at all, the project is expected to boost economic activity in the area. Specifically, regarding PLTS, PLN has a policy to develop centralized PV to electrify many remote communities far from the grid in undeveloped areas, frontier islands, bordering neighboring countries, and other outer islands. This is driven by PLN enthusiasm to provide access to electricity faster for people in remote areas. Centralized PV PLTS commuter locations were chosen after considering techno-economic factors such as fuel transportation costs to the location and operating PV in a hybrid manner with existing PLTV, thereby reducing fuel consumption. In addition, PLN also pay attention to alternative sources of primary energy, EBT, that are available locally and the level of service that will be provided at that location. PLN is committed to being able to supply electricity to industrial customers by using PLN's renewable energy generators or purchasing from private electricity. The magnitude of potential for new and renewable energy can be seen in Table 3.1, Potency, Energy, Value, and Time bracket. This is Surya is a solar. It is 785 megawatts.